Hello, Faisal Khan here. So today we are going to discuss liquidity. What is liquidity? It's and I want to explain it in the most simplest of terms. So let's say you go to a carnival. We've all been to a carnival, right? And when you go to a carnival, they give you coins or they give you these little tickets that you have to give to the rides and you can use them. So when you go to the booth, you have to buy these tickets, right? So you buy these tickets, you say, okay, I'm giving you $10, and they give you, let's say, 100 tickets. So one ticket is worth whatever it is, do the math, right? And well, it's 10 cents, right? 10 cents, $1 gets you 10 tickets, and $10 gets you 100 tickets. So you take those tickets, you go to the Ferris wheel, you give them some tickets, etc. You go to the merry-go-round, you go to some haunted house, you go to some teacups, whatever it is, etc. And you give those tickets, and all those people are enjoying it. And that's it. You go out and you've had fun. So your ticket was necessary in order to enjoy the carnival. And that booth over there, that's where liquidity comes in, because they're taking dollars from you or rupees from you or pounds or euros or whatever the currency that you're using, and they're giving you these tickets. And when you use those tickets, you have utilized some sort of utility. In this case, it was a merry-go-round or a Ferris wheel or those rotating teacups. And from that, you got a very good deal, right? So you took some tickets and you had a good time. So you had a good time and had a good time with your family, your friends, etc. And that is what the deal was. That is what the transaction was. But for this transaction to happen, had that booth not been there was no way you could have gone to the carnival, because the carnival only recognizes its own ticket. So whenever you have a carnival, there is going to be this liquidity provider, this booth. It could be the carnival operator themselves. In most cases, it is. And what they do, they say, okay, come over here, give us your dollars, and we'll give you tickets. And from those tickets, carnival tickets, you can go enjoy the ride. Now imagine, here's the thing, imagine everyone gets those tickets, but the carnival is happening tomorrow. And tomorrow, when the carnival is happening, the booth guy doesn't show up. And all the ride says, we don't accept these tickets. We will only accept the dollar or the I don't know, Canadian dollars or British pounds or Pakistani rupees. So now everyone is thinking, oh my God, these guys, we bought these tickets specifically for this carnival. They're not accepting it. What do we do? So they go back to the booth. The booth is not there, no more. So now you're left holding tickets that are essentially worthless. You cannot experience anything from it. That is because the liquidity has been pulled away. There is no liquidity provider. Had there been a booth provider, they would have taken your tickets, encashed them out, and giving you back the dollars or the currency that you had paid originally. And you could have then gone and enjoyed it, or just gone back home and say, I don't want to go to this carnival, etc., whatever. But that liquidity came from that booth, that operator. That operator basically bridges the two worlds: the world that you want to pay in and the world that you want to get paid out as far as the token is concerned or whatever. So liquidity provider is always working with two currencies, two things. Let's say a very nascent example, an analogous example of a liquidity provider is you go to a casino, right? A casino, you get a coin and you play games and you win coins and you win prizes, whatever. But that coin is basically worth nothing outside that casino. Only that casino recognizes it. But if that casino refuses to, honor that coin or provide liquidity for that coin, that means the casino cannot provide you liquidity. That means there's no liquidity for that coin, because only that coin can be converted to the US dollar or the British pound or whatever currency you are operating in. And if that coin is not there, or that liquidity provider is not there, then sadly, you don't have liquidity. Why is liquidity important? I mean, this is a very simplistic, watered down example that I gave you, but think of it. Whenever you want to trade something, make sure liquidity is present. And above all, make sure that liquidity doesn't get sucked away. When a rug pull happens, that's exactly what happens. The booth, so to speak, that I talked about is taken away. The person or the entity that is going to say, okay, I'm going to provide you a bridge between the two currencies or the two tokens, the two, asset value classes, etc., it's taken away. And that leaves you holding tickets that are worthless, that you cannot have any utility on, cannot enjoy it, cannot do anything with it. So it's very important to understand if you are going to, it's like gasoline in the car. You say, well, gasoline is a complex formula. Of course, gasoline is a complex formula. But it's a very simple formula. If you need gasoline in your car in order for it to drive, right? The traditional car, at least. So you can't say, oh, I don't want to know about gasoline. I don't want to bother with it. No, you have to bother with it. If you're going to drive a car, you have to know how to put gasoline into your car. You have to know how to put petrol into your car, because that is one of the key requirements that runs the engine. Same thing with liquidity. If you're going to go play in these markets, you have to know about liquidity. You have to know how liquidity works, and in which whatever blockchain, whatever meme coin, whatever token, whatever crypto you're going to be playing with and trading with, make sure you understand how liquidity is provided onto it. This is, like I said, this is a very watered down example of how liquidity is. There is a technical answer for liquidity, and there are, I think, hundreds of videos on YouTube that explain that really, really well. So you can go check them out. Anyways, till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing out.